everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. Please invite your friends. And today our topic is very important. I apologize for being late because I was looking for an empty space in the wall, in the street, to follow the steps of Prophet Muhammad and do exactly what he used to do. And it was very difficult. Like, I keep walking, trying to find a place where the wall, there's no Quran in it, as they do in Bangladesh to stop urination on the walls. This is why I'm late, so I apologize, and finally I found a wall which is not really covered by Quran, so I was able to make it, and it was safe, and it was fun. People were passing by and say, hello, CP. And I was like, what? Wait until I finish. It's not even nice, brothers and sisters, to say hello, assalamu alaikum, to someone is pissing on the wall in the street. And we should follow the steps of the Prophet. Here we go. The Prophet was standing in the road, and he was and he grabbed it. It took him time to find it, by the way. It wasn't easy to find that thing, so he can piss in the road. So this is why it takes time too. So, the Prophet always used to pee on the wall, and people walk by and say to him, Assalamu alaikum. The Prophet, he schooled them. He made us clear for us that it's not nice to say Assalamu alaikum to someone who is pissing in the wall in the street. It's not nice. You see, it's nice to pee on the wall, but it's not nice to say Assalamu alaikum to someone who is peeing on the wall. The Prophet is the best man to show ethic. So if a children walking by and they saw his private part coming out, and bzzz, it's okay, but it's not nice to say Assalamu alaikum to the Prophet when he is pissing. That's not nice. That is kind of like you are saying, I got you busted. Like, hello, I saw you. I saw you. The same what Umar, he said to Sauda bint Udama when she was doing poo-poo. And this is why a Quran verse came actually because of the poo-poo of Sauda, Umar al-Khattabi is a very, very naughty person. So he used to watch Muhammad wives when they are taking off their panty doing poo-poo, and then he said to her, Arafnaki ya Sauda, which means we recognize you, Sauda, we recognize your butt, So and then look at the idiot. He went to Muhammad, and look how they covered Muhammad. He went to him and he said to him, Prophet, order your wives to cover themselves, man. Anyway, this is not our topic. Later we will go back to some Muslim comment about the previous video because it is more comedy. But today we have a very, very serious topic. Please, if you have a heart problem, heart attack issue, leave, because you might die literally from laughing. I'm serious. Don't play. Disclaimer. If you lose your husband before he paid the bills of your credit card, don't blame me. Now, if you lose him after he pay it, I'm sure he will be happy, no problem. Unbelievable. Okay, now we have Sheikh Asim. Sheikh Asim is a very well-known Sheikh, the shaky Sheikh. Sheikh Asim is, he lives in Saudi Arabia. I think he's originally from Indonesia. And he speaks Arabic for sure, because he lives in Saudi Arabia. And now he is going to share with us something extremely serious. Actually, this is something necessarily for every one of you to know. Go, Sheikh.
From the US, he says, I was sitting once and I was half in the shade and half in the sun.
Take a note, please. A person who lives in the US, I will not be surprised if he lives in the Silicon Valley, in the high-tech valley. And this Muslim, after he moved to USA, now he is occupied in his head with something very, very important. I was sitting half in the shade and half on the sun. Like, look at the details. Look at the painful situation, brother. Look, this guy, he need a sheikh to tell him what to do. He was what? He was sitting half on the shade and half on the sun. Okay, Abdul, what happened next?
Yahya, from the US, he says, I was sitting once and I was half in the shade and half in the sun.
Stop. That's me now. Honestly, the sun is coming from my window. Half of me is in the sun and half of me is in the shade. Like, what the heck? How they knew I'm doing that? It must be inspiration from Allah. This is what's happening to me right now, brother. Are you saying I am in danger now? What?
US, he says, I was sitting once and I was half in the shade and half in the sun. So my teacher told me that I shouldn't do that. When I asked for the reason, he said, because this is where shaitan sits. And
hold on. You should not do that, brother, because this is where shaitan he sits. I mean, what a horrible decision. I did not hear you. Say it again.
he says, I was sitting once and I was half in the shade and half in the sun.
Which half?
So my teacher told me that I shouldn't do that. When I asked for the reason, he said, because this is where shaitan sits. So he's asking me, can you elaborate? Yeah, I can easily elaborate.
Did he say I can easily elaborate? I mean, hold on. I mean, do you see how nice Islam is? There's no difficult question. The sheikh of this guy in USA told him, you cannot sit half on the shade and half on the sun. Hello. Okay, why? Because Shaitan, he said there. Like, what the heck? So I'm sitting with Shaitan now? Yes, brother, in the same bench. This is a benchy religion, by the way. Hold on. It's time to take a leak, because this is scared the hell of me. Okay, because now, you know, I mean, I am literally half on the shade and half on the sun, and the shaitan is sitting next, and I was wondering who is drinking my coffee. I make coffee, it was full. I look now, I have half of it. Who in the world doing that? First, I said maybe one of my wives, but I don't have any wives. Okay, maybe one of my kids, but I don't have kids. Maybe my cat, but I don't have cats. Dog, I don't have dog. So what do you have? Shaitan. Shaitan sitting next to me, half in the shade. Hold on, he cannot be sitting half in the shade, half in the sun, unless he sit in my lap. Unbelievable. This is a very serious religion. Everything is scientific and everything is not superstition. Everything is true. And you know, it's a Halloween time. Okay, tell us more, Sheikh, please. Please, you know, I mean, we cannot wait for more. You want to elaborate? I mean, are you serious? Are you serious that you want to elaborate? Okay, elaborate, please. Go ahead. Elaborate as much as you can, you know, but just don't do something, you know, like, I mean, against the law. Okay, elaborate. Okay.
Half in the shade and half in the sun. So my teacher told me that I shouldn't do that. When I asked for the reason, he said, because this is where shaitan sits.
Exactly.
So he's asking me, can you elaborate? Yeah, I can easily elaborate.
Sure.
This is what the Prophet told us, alayhi salatu.
This is what the Prophet told us. That's it. Now he elaborates supposedly. Supposedly now he gave you the correct answer and he gave you like a confirmation that this is true. I can elaborate. The Prophet said that. You see that he elaborates. Like when you hear somebody saying, okay, I will explain to you, blah, blah, you think he will say something, right? No, the Prophet said so. What is the proof that Shaitan, he sit in half, and why, by the way, Shaitan, he loved, okay, hold on. I need to find a picture for this. You know, I saw a picture before of a person, he have his face half like tanned and half white. Is that what happened to Shaitan? Because now he will have half tan, half white. Like, what the heck? And now supposedly you are explaining to us the situation? You are going to tell the guy, I mean, the guy already, he told you, actually, he is the one who said to you that my teacher said to me that Shaitan sat on, you know, half of it in the sun and half of him in the shade. And now you elaborate by saying to him the same what he just said to you? That is genius. Sorry, I have to take it. It's not genius. It is genius.
My teacher told me that I shouldn't do that. When I asked for the reason, he said, because this is where shaitan sits. So he's asking me, can you elaborate? Yeah, I can easily elaborate. This is what the Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam.
Yeah.
There are so many things, Yahya.
Hold on, Yahya. Yahya, get your pen. Yahya, it is time for you to get your pen. There's many things. Look at the fingers. You see the fingers? The guy is excited. There's many fingers, many things the Prophet, not many fingers. What's wrong with Christian brands? I mean, what many fingers? Are you adding words to the sheikh now? They will say to you that, by the way, a Muslim, they got me busted, that the calls, all the calls I receive or I call to Zakir Naik, this is not Zakir Naik. Honestly, go and see the comment. They got me busted. You know, finally they noticed that this is not Zakir Naik, it was somebody else. So brother and sister, today we have a question. Why it's forbidden for us as Muslims to sit half on the sun and half on the shade? Hey, Zakir Naik, why? Listen, friends, first of all, I'm not going to talk to you. Like, what heck? Why don't you talk to me? I'm like everybody. I mean, I want to learn from you. You are the teacher. You are the master. At the point, you are right. And I'm going to teach you. Because you are being humble. I like that. So simply, if you sit in the sun and half of you in the shade, you are sitting next to the Satan. And most likely, Satan is going to sit in your laboratory. Like, where? Laboratory. Oh, you mean my lab? Exactly, because your lab is the laboratory. Or the accident happened in your lab, don't you remember? What the heck is that, man? And now we will see a Muslim Abdul saying, Christian Prince, this is not Zakir Naik. Do you guys really believe that Zakir Naik is just called Christian Prince? I mean, they are so genius, smart, unbelievable. Anyway, so elaborate, brother, elaborate.
Shaitan sits. So he's asking me, can you elaborate? Yeah, I can easily elaborate. This is what the Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam. There are so many things, Yahya, that we believe without understanding.
Look, what the heck? What? There's many things, Yahya, we believe without understanding. Okay, that's a good thing.
There are so many things, Yahya, that we believe without understanding, because this is part of our religion. Allah
this is part of our religion, to believe without understanding. And the Quran says we made things clear for you.
This is what the Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam. There are so many things, Yahya, that we believe without understanding.
Exactly.
Because this is part of our religion. Allah described us in the beginning of Surah Al-Baqarah that we believe in the unseen. So if I were to tell you that, Akhi, here is a mine gold.
Okay.
You said, wait, I can't see anything. You will not believe me.
Right.
But when Allah tells us that there are angels around us, there are jinn around us, there is heaven and hell with so many things in them, there is torment in the grave.
And what does have to do with Shaitan sitting in the shade, half of him in the shade, and half of him in the sun? I mean, what's wrong with you? What kind of food you ate in the morning? The question is, Shaitan sitting half of him in the shade, half of him in the sun. Explain to us. And you said you want to elaborate. Tell us more.
If we say we believe.
We believe.
People say, believe in what? Are you crazy?
Are you crazy? People say, you believe in what? Are you crazy? Look, and his eyes, his hands open. Let me give you a full image of his hands. His hands is open. Are you crazy? No, you are not. Come on, this is the right thing to do. Yeah.
Around us. There are jinn around us. There is heaven and hell with so many things in them. There is torment in the grave. We say, we believe.
Yeah, in the grave. Yeah, you are
People
dead.
say, believe in what? Are you crazy? Can you see anything? No, but I can believe and relate because I believe in the Quran. I believe in Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, our messenger, and I believe in the existence of Allah.
Okay.
So anything else is by default.
Default.
Therefore,
when
we wake up,
okay,
we sniff water up our nostrils 3 times.
3 times.
And blow it out.
Why?
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 The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils.
Hold on. I need to call Zakir Naik in this one. Shaitan, brothers and sisters, when you sleep, he sleep in your nose. I'm going to rent my nose in Airbnb for Shaitan. Let us make money. And I was wondering what those two holes for. It looked like it is an apartment with 2 bedrooms. Can take 2 Shaitan, a wife and husband. So I'm going to go to Airbnb and I'm going to rent my nose. If you want to join me, please join us. We can make a corporation, nose for rent. Who is the customer? Shaitan. And we will take bitcoins. You know? Because Shaitan, he don't like to deal with the banks, and you know the story. Like, you know the thing. You know, like Joe Biden's son, you know the thing. So Shaitan, he sleep where? What? And he put his so this is why you wash your nose, you sniff water, which is very disgusting, in your nose, because Shaitan, he sleep there. So what? And so when you put water there, like do Shaitan go like diarrhea?
By default. Therefore, when we wake up, we sniff water up our nostrils 3 times. And
Shake, please, shake, please. So if we do it 1 time, Shaitan, he will not come out. Look at this, 3 times. You see, Islam is against the Trinity. But everything they have to do is a 3 times. So why 3 times he will get out? What about we do it 4 times? Haram? Haram, brother. What about 2? Haram. What about like 3.5? Haram. It work only with the 3? Yes, brother. Why? Don't ask why. The Prophet says so. Tell us more, brother.
Relate, because I believe in the Quran. I believe in Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, our messenger, and I believe in the existence of Allah.
Okay.
So anything else is by default. Therefore, when we wake up,
brother, hold on. Do Shaitan sleep in our nose by default, or like this is because there is like now it's expensive for Shaitan to rent? I mean, is that a default thing? And just to remember, I mean to remind you that this has happened in the time of the Prophet. So at that time there was no like housing issue. I mean, the population was so small, especially in Mecca. So why Shaitan is sleeping in the nose of the Prophet? You know, the Prophet, he said many things. As an example, Shaitan, he will come from your back when you pray. I don't know if I need to draw this one. That would be disgusting. Okay. Hey, let us see if we find it in Arabic, in English, sorry. I don't think we will find it in Arabic here, but we will try. You know, if you know what I'm searching for in the search engine, you will not believe it. I'm searching for the word sha'ratun min dibri, which means a hair from his ass. I mean, this is what you get in Islam when you want to be more Muslim. This is what Islam is about. Okay. We will find it in different place, no problem. Islam web.net. This is an official, you know, this I think from Qatar, the government of Qatar. And the Sheikh here, they will answer you about your questions. Fatwa number 212713. This is like the way Chinese they say it. And then إن الشيطان ليأتي أحدكم في صلاته فيأخذ شعرة من دبره. Wow, what is that? Okay, let me translate for you. Brother, this hadith is da'if, brother. إن الشيطان ليأتي أحدكم وهو في صلاته فيأخذ بشعرة من دبره فيمدها فيرى أنه أحدث فلا ينصرف حتى يسمع صوتا أو يجد ريحا. Any Muslim here have a comment? Shaitan, brother, Shaitan, he go when you are doing a prayer. Let me. I need to draw it. You know, I mean, for a better understanding. Okay. You know, I'm very good in art. You know, I mean, you know, come on, you know the thing. You know, all of you, you know the thing. Let me try to find a better page here. Okay, maybe here is better. Hold on, let me go here. So based in the Prophet of Allah, who is the only true prophet who came as a final prophet with the final message. The final message from Allah is the following. That when you are praying, hold on, I need to get something better from this. I got an idea, a better idea. Let us see what we will find. Okay, not this one, like, come on. Well, I'm trying to find something very useful for you guys. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Man, why it's difficult to find, you know? Okay, we found, but we want something more, you know, more. I'm trying to find somebody is you know. I don't want to use a picture of a woman. Okay. Oh boy. Let us try something else. Okay, here we go. We found, finally, unbelievable. I mean, why it's hard to find, you know, such a situation. Okay, let us see this picture together and try to understand the wisdom of the Prophet. May Allah give him more virgins and empower him with more women for bedroom. You know, so he can be happy, and if the Prophet happy, all the world is happy, you know, except Shaitan for sure, you know. Okay, so if we look at this picture, let us put it in the screen. Oh, hold on. This one is a better Abdul. I found a better picture. Hold on. This is a real Abdul. Okay. Go down, go down, go down. Here we go. Bingo. Finally. Sorry guys for the delay, but because we were looking for a picture fit literally the topic better than drawing, you know. So now, based on the hadith, when you are praying, first of all, we need to notice that the Prophet is a genius. He knew that every Abdul As has hair in it. So here under the cover, there's hair. In case you don't see it, by the way. But Shaitan, obviously, he can get there, you know. So here there's hair. Let us make it thin, so like doesn't look like, you know, a cucumber, you know, because this is not right. You know, it's a very thin hair, very thin. So here, there's a very thin hair, you know, in his ass. And this poor Abdul praying to Allah, you know, busy with his God. Shaitan, brother, he will come from the behind of the Abdul, according to Prophet Muhammad, and Prophet Muhammad never lie, and he will grab the hair one by one from his anus, which is very harmful. I mean, don't try it. And he will not stop. Like he will put his foot in your ass and he grab one of the hair, and he will not stop until he caused you to fart, because when he pay it out, like you release it, like because of pain, you know, like hello, you know. So Shaitan, he will grab you from your hair in your ass, and all of this is, the purpose is to disturb your prayer, brother. And this is the consequence of this prayer. Look what happened now. The guy, you can tell he's in pain. He opened his legs, like look at his legs, how open it is. So it's like he's opening the door for Shaitan to grab more. You know? So if we go back to the hadith, the book name is Faydul Qadir Sharh al-Jami' al-Saghir al-Imam al-Manawi, volume number 2, page number 446. Okay. Let us translate to English, shall we? Because you might say it doesn't say that, Zibi. Translate to English. Oh boy. The translation here is very funny. It says that Shaitan, he comes to one while he pray, and he take hair from his backbone. the translation is stupid. It's an anus, the anus. And he will take hair from your anus and he stretch it out and sees, you know, until he causes you to fart. You know, the translation here is not too much accurate. So he kept doing that, taking hair from your anus until the wind, brother, like zzz, boom, you know, come from your anus. Now here, if you ask yourself a very, very, very easy question, how in the world, if Muhammad is not a true prophet of God, he knew those things? Those kuffar who say to you that the prophet is not a prophet, now we get them busted with the proof. Hey Muslims, if Shaitan, he take hair from your anus each time you try to pray, by time you shall be bald. I mean, and do you feel anything? Somebody playing with your anus? And where your prophet, he got his anus degree? And now if you fart, Allah, he reject your prayer. Why? Is your prayer delivered with the fart? I mean, does it go with the smell? So this poor guy, he is praying to Allah, and he get himself ready to pray to Allah. And now Shaitan, the filthy Shaitan, son of Muta, he come from his back, brother, and he take hair from his bum. What a bum protection from Allah. Shouldn't Allah protect you Muslims from the Shaitan to play? And how come Shaitan, he play only with the anus of Muslims? Because they are the true believers. See, he don't target the Christian anus. Thank God our anus is safe. Sorry, I mean thank Allah. So based on this cult, If you are a Christian or a Hindu or a Buddha or an atheist, you are safe and you do not need any insurance for your anus. If you are a Muslim, well, I feel sorry for you. Your anus is a target. Okay, tell us more, Sheikh, about the what you believe. You know, look how excited he is. I mean, the belief is coming from his face, left and right. He is dripping belief. But Sheikh, I'm so happy that you are sitting on the chair, because that will prevent Shaitan, at least for now, from playing with your anus. But if you go to the bathroom, we have a video about the bathroom. We can play it later. Remind me. Tell us, Sheikh.
Because I believe in the Quran, I believe in Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, our messenger, and I believe in the existence of Allah. So anything else is by default. Therefore,
yeah, by default, Shaitan take care from your anus. By default, Shaitan he sleep on your nose. By default, Shaitan he round himself around your penis. And when you have sleep with your wife, it's by default. Everything by default. Yeah.
When we wake up,
yeah,
we sniff water up our nostrils 3 times and blow it out.
Yeah.
Why?
We blow out the Shaitan. See, you have to blow out the Shaitan. Brother, I have a question. If you have a flu, do Shaitan sleep there too? Maybe, you know what? Maybe he like it like, you know, like he like it wet. He will be like taking like, it's like a jacuzzi for him there. Like, you know, like when you have a flu, brother. So Shaitan is there now? Brother, when I woke up today, I did not do that, like blew it up 3 times. So do you think Shaitan is right now there? Hey, all of you, we have, where is everybody? Why we have only less than 1,000 watching? What's wrong with you people? If this is a program about tips and stick, we will have more. Like, hello? So brothers, sisters, I want you to take selfie immediately. I try to zoom in your nose. Let us get the proof. If you are a Muslim and you wanted to get the Christian busted, all what you need to do, take a selfie of your nose when you wake up in the morning. Don't blow your nose yet, you know, don't, but by the way, don't use dynamite to blow it. Don't. Also a side belt or, you know, just water. He said water. He didn't say TNT, you know. Come on. Hey, ISIS. Wow. That's so good.
By default.
By default, yeah.
Therefore, when we wait...
Like, hold on. You know, the default is, therefore is killing me. Look at the logic. Look, see, you see that? You see how they connect the logic? Like, therefore. I mean, he made a presentation for you. Therefore, now it's time to put now it's time for therefore. Before, we cannot say therefore. Now we can say it because it's clear now. It's clear. Therefore, yeah, therefore what?
Wake up. We sniff water up our nostrils 3 times.
3 times.
And blow it out. Why? The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils.
Over? Now I know. You know, once, you know, like I was like at work and there is a girl, she said to me, come and sleep over. I don't know what she meant by that. I thought she is being dirty. I got upset from her. But she was saying to me, come and sleep in my nose. Like, I should call her right now and apologize. How in the world I know, English is not my first language, so she said, come sleep over. I thought about it in a different way. But it turned to be that she's asking me, because before she said to me, you little devil. Now connect the dots, you little devil. Come sleep over. I got it. She was inviting me to sleep in her nose. And because I am a Middle Eastern who have a dirty minded, I thought about it in wrong way. But she was decent invitation. Absolutely. Don't the Muslims they say Christian Prince is Shaitan? By default, huh?
We sniff water up our nostrils 3 times and blow it out. Why? The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our...
I mean, those guys in the chat, they are desperate to see what the guy will say next. And this guy, Christian Prince, he keeps stopping the video. I mean, you know what? You will be the most horrible person to play a movie for your friends. Don't give them the remote control. Like, come on. How many times you stop that guy? He said default, you stop the video. And those people are waiting, like, and they are eating popcorn. Like, you know, I want to see what will happen next. Like, what will happen after therefore? Like, therefore. Like, come on, let the movie play. What's wrong with this guy? You know, don't go to the movie with the Christian Prince. Actually, I have a cousin of mine. He's a cousin, you know, Arab cousin. You know, he went to the movie first time. He came from the movie. We asked him how you like it. He says, hey. By the time I finished saying assalamu alaikum and shaking hands, the movie was over. Look, Abdul, don't do that. It's our tradition. When you go to a place, you have to shake hands with everybody. So he went to the movie. He starts, assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum, shake hands, assalamu alaikum. And people say to him, sit down, assalamu alaikum. The movie is over by the time he finished shaking hands. So now he said he will explain to us, but until now he is just shaking hands by default.
So anything else is by default. Therefore, when we wake
up... I mean, sorry guys, this therefore is killing me. Continue, I will let it go now. I'm trying to resist not to stop with therefore.
We sniff water up our nostrils 3 times and blow it out. Why? The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Did you see that? No. But you believe it and do it.
Exactly.
Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
Stop. Satan, he urinates in their ears. Here we need to do more study. I mean, serious study. I want you to focus with me in this picture. Perfect. We found a perfect picture. Once upon the time, there was a brother. His name is Zakir Naik. He slept. He was late to pray. But why? How? What happened? What is behind it? How such a horrible thing happened to our brother? The answer is very simple. Not very, I mean, we will try to make it very simple. Shaitan, I will make Shaitan look like a balloon this time, you know. Look, what the heck? He looked like a mouse now. Let me use like more thick. And don't make him white. The Muslim will be upset. Only the Prophet is white. Let us make him red. Red. Even though in Islam, Shaitan is always black because Islam is not racist. And let us make it in the Islamic color. I mean, this drawing is horrible. You see, because, you know, last time I was teaching a guy, his name is Picasso, about how to draw. And since then, I did not draw anything, you know, so like, I'm not really, but I thought, you know, as you know the thing. So this is Shaitan. This is his horn. This is his face. This is his body. And this is his legs. And this is his tail. Shaitan, brother, he go to the ears of Zakir Naik when he sleep. And if you look actually at the shape of the ears, subhanallah, they look like a toilet seat. And Shaitan, he grab his private part and he dip it inside the ear of Zakir Naik. And he was zip, 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 zip. Now, Zakir Naik, by the way, his ear is big, so he can't take extra piss. And now Zakir Naik, like Shaitan, now he go, like he do it, he go to sleep in the nose, because remember, he piss in the ears and he sleep in the nose, which makes sense. I mean, the bathroom have to be so close to the place you sleep in. I mean, do you see the logic? The Shaitan, he sleep here, like those are the foot of Shaitan coming from the nose of Zakir Naik when he's praying, he's sleeping. And those are his fingers, like this is the toes, you know, and the fingers of Shaitan. And, you know, this is like the charger of Shaitan coming from the nose, because he used iPad, you know, connected to the under the bed of Zakir Naik. It makes sense. Shaitan, he sleep in your nose, where he will go? I mean, you wake up in the middle of the night, where you go? I know an Arabian friend, he, you know, he very heavy sleeper, you know. I don't know if Shaitan he slept. I mean, he pissed in his ears or something, or maybe his eyes. So he go to the bathroom, he come back. After he come back, he remember something. He said, honey, when we go to the bathroom, do the light, when we open the door of the bathroom, do the light turn on automatically? She said, no, honey, that is the refrigerator. True story. So, obviously, Shaitan is a heavy sleeper. He sleep in your nose until he need to go. And then he go, look, like where I will do it, where I will do it, where I will do it. I mean, come on, it's very obvious. You sleep on your side, your ears look perfectly like a toilet seat. He sit on it like, hey, by the way, he only urine, he don't do poo-poo? I mean, I'm really suspecting that he only do urine. I mean, what this guy, like, are you saying Shaitan, his like, he pee only? He don't do poo-poo? Poo-poo? True story. If you did not convert to Islam after all of this, I feel sorry for you. I mean, all those are very convincing proofs that Muhammad is a true prophet of Allah. And as you see, they are not saying that this is weak, this is garbage, this is not true. They believe in it because simply they are sure that Muhammad, he said that. And as long as they are sure that Muhammad, he said that, so you better be sure too. And because you are going to be sure too, now we are all of us sure that Muhammad is an idiot of the village, and he is making fun of those stupid, ignorant, who don't have any sense of, not a humor, of logic. What happened, Sheikh?
No, but you believe it and do it. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears. Have you felt the urine?
Look at the question. Look at the question, how deep it is. Deep as the urine is deep. Have you felt the urine? Here we learn something new about the urine of Shaitan. It's unfeltable. What kind of English this English is? Yes, brother. Have you feel the urine of Shaitan? No. Why? Because it is not unfeltable. Guys, have you ever seen somebody speak English better than me? Honestly, be careful. I mean, come on. I'm sure all the Arab in the world, they will be proud about me to be the one who did beat every, like, unfilterable. Just add this word in the dictionary if it's not there yet. So it is not it is unfilterable. Okay? It's unfilterable. To make it simple for those who they are feeling it's so much complicated because you are slow. So it is unfilterable to feel the pain of shaitan. Hey, Abdul. So why we cannot feel it? I mean, do you think it's like so light? Is it like a, you know, the gas that is like 96, 97, 90? I mean, is it so light? I mean, is that like airplane pee? Airplane gas? How come we cannot feel it, brother?
Do it. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears. Have you felt the urine? I said, no, I haven't seen Satan to feel his urine. Likewise, when you wear one pair of shoes.
Stop. Here we are talking about Joe Biden. YouTube will take our channel. What are you talking about? We jump from the shaitan urinating in our ears to wearing one pair of shoes? Please, don't tell me that if I wear one pair of shoes, something wrong will happen to me. One pair of shoes? Are we going to go there for real? Brother, we have a festival in town. It says one pair of shoe. People walk on the street wearing one pair of shoe. What will happen to them? People, are you excited to learn what will happen if you wear one pair of shoes? Okay, as long as you are excited to hear it, we will go back to default.
Is a mind gold. He said, wait, I can't see anything. You will not believe me. But when Allah tells us that there are angels around us, there are jinn around us, there is heaven and hell with so many things in them, there is torment in the grave, we say, we believe.
Believe.
People say, believe in what? Are you crazy?
Are you crazy?
Can you see anything? No, but I can believe and relate because I believe in the Quran. I believe in Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, our messenger, and I believe in the existence of Allah. So anything else is by default. Therefore, when we wake up, we sniff water up our nostrils 3 times and blow it out. Why? The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Did you see that? No. But you believe it and do it.
No.
Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears. Have you felt the urine? I said, no, I haven't seen Satan to feel his urine. Likewise, when you wear one pair of shoes and walk barefooted with the other foot, this is the way that shaitan walks.
That's it, I need to go. This is how shaitan he walk. And I was wondering why once, you know, in my house, in my place, I leave my shoes out. I don't get inside. Nobody allowed to get inside the house with the shoes. So once I woke up and I found one pair of shoes of mine there. And I was saying to myself, who in the world want to take one pair of shoe? I mean, is he stupid or what? I mean, why didn't I take the both? I mean, it's not useful. But now, finally, it was shaitan. It was shaitan. Because shaitan is the only one who wear one pair of shoes. This is how he walk. He like it. Awkward. Awkward shaitan. Disgusting, stupid idiot. You know nothing about fashion, you shaitan. I mean, I want to know which fashion designer, because these days fashion is so crazy. They call it fashion, but in fact, it's farting. Who is the fashion? You see women wearing like a garbage bag, and some they have feather in their head, some they have tail. I mean, without Halloween, you know, Halloween now we have a 24 month a year, 24 month. I mean, there's the year have 12 months only. Quran says 24 months, so you have to say. So, brothers and sisters, Shaitan. Look at the finger. Look, hold on. Here we have to take a note. Do you see how serious the topic is? Do you see this finger? When you see this finger, it doesn't mean that somebody is fingering you. You know, I was driving in the highway. This is a long time ago, like long time ago, and looked like I was a slow. You know, I just came to USA and like I'm trying to figure out how to drive on those highway, and everybody was like putting his hand out, and I said, "Man, I'm so famous. Everybody's saying hello to me," but it was a finger. And then I discovered like this was a very friendly to welcome a stranger in the country. But since then, I drive faster, I promise you. By the way, this is a true story, Sahih Bukhari. So now, brother, we discovered that Shaitan, he do something. What Shaitan he do?
Satan to be to feel his urine. Likewise, when you wear one pair of shoes and walk barefooted with the other foot, this is the way that Shaitan walks. I haven't seen the Shaitan, but the Prophet told me this and I believe in it. This is the...
Hey brother, do you know how Shaitan, I mean, did the Prophet see, do the Prophet have a picture of Shaitan? As long as Shaitan is invisible, how come he is invisible to all of you but not invisible to Muhammad? And how come Muhammad, he saw him? I mean, okay, what if Muhammad, he saw him, the guy, he was like, he sent one pair of shoes to fix it to the guy who fixed it. This is why he was wearing one. Or maybe Shaitan is a poor guy. Maybe he can't afford to have two. But, you know, I'm really disappointed of Shaitan. Because all what Shaitan he need to do is to go to the mosque and steal some shoes. In case you do not know, Muslims, they lose their shoes when they go to the mosque. Serious. I'm not joking. If you go to YouTube and search for stealing shoes from the mosque, this is why most of Muslims now, they take the shoes inside with them, inside the mosque. So, if you go, there's thousands of videos speaking about how people lose their shoes in the mosque. Like here, this video here, those guys, they come, you know, and they have a rack for the shoes. People are bending over, Shaitan taking hair from their ass, and at the same time, a thief is taking their shoes. So now, you lost the hair in your ass because Shaitan is taking hair from your ass to make you fart, and this guy now is stealing shoes. He put it in his pocket, in his chest, in his jacket, etc. So this is like, go and search. Uh-oh, I found a video about the same guy. My shoes, sandals got interchanged, mixed at the mosque. What I should do? What do you mean what you should do? You should dance from happiness. What you should do? They took your sandals. Go and dance with the Sufi. Hold on, I found your shoes. He is not wearing any shoes. All of those, they are inside, jumping, dancing, and somebody outside taking their shoes. Good for you. Good for you, shoes taker. We go back to the real story.
The dividing line between believers and disbelievers. So we believe when the Prophet tells us, do not sit in the middle of the shade where half of you is in shade and the other is the sun, because this is where shaitan sits. We say sami'na.
Okay, so that's it. So we say sami'na wa ata'na. Ruling on wearing one shoe. There is a ruling for that, brother. There is a ruling for wearing one shoe? Yes, brother. I mean, do you see how serious those TV stations? Do you notice how much education we are missing?
Palestine.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salamtullah.
I want to know if it's permissible to wear one shoe while finding the other.
Is it permissible to wear one shoe while finding the other? Look at the serious question. The guy is making international call from Israel. They call themselves Palestine, but this is Israel. And he is a Muslim from Hamas mostly. And he is now worried. Okay, I found one shoe. I'm looking for the other shoe. Can I wear this shoe until I find the other shoe? This is too many shoes, by the way. I mean, this is shoe show. Welcome to the show of the shoes of Allah. So, very serious question. Ruling. I mean, look at this, man. Look at this. Ruling on wearing one shoe until... I need some coffee.
From Palestine.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salamtullah.
I want to know if it's permissible to wear one shoe while finding the other.
No, brother, you cannot. This is dangerous.
Okay. This is your question?
And look, like the sheikh is thinking, okay. Like he's trying to observe the situation. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Please, somebody call NASA, brother. There is a person wearing one shoe while he is looking for the other shoe. What is the ruling in the situation? Is he in danger? Give us the answer.
Yes.
Okay. Qais is asking that what is the ruling on wearing one shoe until I find the other? There is an authentic hadith where the...
Hold on. The Prophet have authentic hadith even about wearing one shoe while looking for that. I mean, this Prophet was so busy teaching us about religion, not superstition, obviously. There's an authentic hadith about wearing one shoe. Christians, I feel sorry for you. You worship Jesus. He never said something about shoes. I really feel sorry for you. Look, this guy Muhammad, he covered everything. Your penis, your anus, the hair of your anus, you know, having sex, and you know, shaitan, he around himself, playing with your belly button. By the way, the belly button of a human being is because shaitan, he spit. He wanted to spit at Adam, but he hit him in the belly button. Unbelievable. True story. Muhammad, he covered everything. Muhammad, he missed nothing. He was so busy talking about God. True God.
There is an authentic hadith where the Prophet ﷺ prohibited this. And he said, either wear them together or walk barefooted. because the shaitan, this is the way that he wears his shoes. And this is something we have to take for granted. I didn't see shaitan.
Okay, hold on, brother. So shaitan, this is the way he wear his shoes. What if shaitan, he wear two shoes in the same time? We should not do the same? I mean, this is stupidity. Let us say, for the sake of stupid argument, if we can call it an argument, shaitan, he decide to wear two shoes. Should we go without shoes at all because shaitan, he wear two shoes? And by the way, you just said that shaitan, he have 2 foot. He have 2 foot? And he wear shoes? I thought shaitan is invisible. Shaitan even can come as an angel in Islam. He came as a white angel to Muhammad and gave him Quran. Now shaitan, he wears shoes? I mean, you cannot beat that. You cannot beat that. And if a Christian prince, he said, the Muslim, they will say to you, liar, liar. It doesn't say that, CP.
There is an authentic hadith where the Prophet ﷺ prohibited this. And he said, either wear them together or walk barefooted. Because the shaitan, this is the way that he wears his shoes.
Deep.
And this is something we have to take for granted. I didn't see shaitan. And I don't know if he wears shoes or not. But
hey, brother, what do you think about wearing one boot and the other? I mean, you just mentioned shoes. What about boot? Do shaitan wear boot too? Like army boot or hiking boots? Or what about sandals? Or what about flip-flap? Can we wear one flip-flap? Like once I went to the river and one of my flip-flap went to the water. So, brother, was I at risk if I wear the one flip-flap? And now I'm wondering why it was flipping on me. What the heck? So, guys, here we have to be honest. We have to be serious. I'm not sure how many of you already is saying Shahada now. But if you did not, you should say it right now. We just bear witness that shaitan, he wears shoes. One witness religion. Who said that? Muhammad. Muhammad, he saw an angel. Who saw him? Muhammad. Muhammad, he heard the sound of a bell and the bell became Quran. Who? Muhammad. There is only one witness for this cult. A guy, his name is Muhammad. And by the way, even his name is not Muhammad. That's it. The Prophet said so. And we are in the year 2021. And we are discussing in a priceless TV station, costing a lot of money, going in satellite, to talk about wearing one pair of shoes. How serious it is. I like to go from zero. Sorry. I enjoy this.
From Palestine.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salamtullah.
I want to know if it's permissible to wear one shoe while finding the other.
Okay.
Okay. Deep question.
This is your question?
It's your question?
Yes.
Okay.
Sheikh, I think this is his answer. I mean, look how smart he is. This is your question? I mean, do we need to put a question mark after? That's deep. That's deep. I appreciate, the wisdom.
Qais is asking that what is the ruling on wearing one shoe until I find the other? There is an authentic hadith where the Prophet ﷺ prohibited this. And he said, either wear them together or walk barefooted. Because the shaitan, this is the way that he wears his shoes. And this is something we have to take for granted. I didn't see shaitan.
You did not.
And I don't know if he wears shoes or not. But I believe what the Prophet had told me, ﷺ. So as Muslims, we cannot wear a shoe in one foot,
Yeah.
and the other foot we don't wear anything on it.
Oh, boy.
Either wear them both or walk barefooted until you are able to.
Yeah, until a nail go in your foot. Guys, I think today we reach the wisdom. I think I need to change the title of this video. Guys, give me a name for the video. Give me a name, because this name is not really cool. Why is sitting between the shade? I mean, what is that? We need something very serious. Shall we call it like the wisdom of Prophet Muhammad or something like that? I think it's time to change the title. This is too much. This is too much wisdom, too much knowledge. You know, I actually, now I feel different from yesterday, because now I feel like I'm more occupied with the true knowledge. I'm ready to go out and share more scientific truth about the Prophet. Islam Park what? Islam Peak Enlightenment? Okay, I don't know what peak mean. You made it more complicated, Mr. Trek. Peak. Is that the peak of Adam? Yeah, Islam Peak Enlightenment. Actually, this is a good title. I don't know. We will see. Islam Peak Enlightenment. Makes sense. Any other suggestion? Suggest. Shoes of Shaitan? Good one? No. Yeah, we need to find a better title from this one. This one is not really attractive. You know what? Maybe we should like change the thumb. Like, you know, you see those people, they do Photoshop. All the videos who get high hit because of a Photoshop of a picture. So I don't want to do what they do. Like, you know, they will show you a girl wearing a short skirt and bending over, and then you will have to draw some hair coming from her bum and Shaitan taking. I'm not going to do that. Don't even try to get more viewers. Islamic superstition. Islamic superstition. Okay, Islamic superstition is good too. Islamic superstition. No, actually, we should call it Islam does not teach superstitions. Yeah, I know, Trek. I was joking with you. Trek, in case you do not know, I was teaching English all my life, my friend. Sheikh Isper, by the way, is an Arab. His name is Sheikh Isper, his real name. Okay? And after I taught him English, he changed his name to Shakespeare. So thanks to me, Shakespeare, or Sheikh Isper, he did what he did, you know. So for sure, I do not need, you know, to explain to you, my brother. Come on, my English is very good, you know. You know, in case you do not know, Al-Qaddafi was making a speech in Africa. He said, Shakespeare is an Arab. His real name, Shakespeare is an Arab. His real name is Shakespeare. The word democracy, those Western infidels they use, it is a word democracy, which means bring the chairs. Like, what the heck? The Quran have a chapter, it's called the chair. This is where the word democracy coming from. Bring the chair. Al-Qaddafi said so. This is another prophet. You know, he made a book called the Green Book and almost became Quran until they killed him. Oh boy. So let us change the title of this video here. Okay, title change. Okay, Islam is superstitions free. That is better. What do you think? Islam, oh, it's not Islamic. Islam. Islam. Yeah, this is better. Islam is superstitions free. Perfect. Yeah. So now everybody like will see how the proof that Islam is against superstition. Brother and sisters, we get the proof. Now, if we go back to the comment, I don't know if worth it to go to the comment because already we are more than an hour and 10 minutes here. But the Muslims are desperately trying to answer for what we said yesterday. And, you know, you remember the lady, her name is Darax. She said, when Abraham, he was talking, you know, he was referring to Prophet Muhammad. I mean, do you see how Islam works? Referring. When Abraham in chapter 2 verse 129 said, our Lord send us among them messenger of their own, Darax, this lady, she said, he was referring to Prophet Muhammad. Hey, Darax, I don't know how Darax you are, but you are really being very funny. Because here it says, send them one of them. And according to you, Abraham is the father of the Arab. So how he is saying one of them? Hello? And if Ishmael was with him, and Ishmael is the first Arab according to many, there's other idiot Muslim, he said, who said that Ishmael is the first Arab? I can show you the reference. They are even claiming that he is the first one who speaks Arabic, which is very stupid, because according to you, he married from the tribe of Jurham, and they are Arab. So how is the first one who spoke Arabic? Stupidity. However, here it says that Abraham said, our Lord sent among them a messenger of their own. They say, the Muslims, he is referring to Muhammad. But isn't it Ishmael a messenger? And he is the first grandfather after Abraham of Muhammad, according to you? So, if Ishmael is not meant, that means Ishmael is not one of them. And that will debunk all your lies. Secondly, what you will do with this verse here, it says, and we gave Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and we made from their seed the prophethood. Do you see it? And revelation. So even in your silly, stupid Quran, all the prophets have to come from Isaac and Jacob. How they can refute that? Oh, the Muslim, they can refute anything. If a guy, he believed that wearing one shoe is dangerous and this is how shaitan he wear it, if a person he believed that shaitan he pee in your ears and he sleep on your nose and he play with your anus and he round himself around your penis when you have sex, I mean, he can refute anything. Aren't you getting it yet? So I want to see your comment in the comment section, and I appreciate people who think, people who do, you know, like when you are listening to things, say what you think. Just don't listen, I mean, and don't say anything, because your thought can help somebody else to enlighten him, or even maybe it's a funny thing you are sharing. But it's important for us to share our opinion, not to be just a robot machine watching, laughing until our battery is drained. Let your brain used. Don't be Abdul. Use the gift of God, which is a brain he gave you, to make us a human. All what we saw today proved to us that Islam is made by a mental idiot person. His name is Muhammad. When the Quran says that there is a person, his name is Sulaiman, and he dies standing, and almost for a year nobody noticed that he is dead, you need to know right away that this cannot be a book of God. And remember, The Quran is a book of God according to Muslim, word by word. The Bible, you know, we Christians and the Jews, when we say this is the book of God, doesn't mean that every word there, God, he wrote it. In the Bible there is, he said, she said. In the Quran, the Muslim claim that every word there is the word of God. In the Bible, the king said, the servant said, the soldier said, a prophet said, and there's God said. Here, every single word supposedly is coming from Allah. So when we see such a silly thing, it's not somebody saying something. It is the God which the Muslims worship. So when we see chapter 34, verse 14, saying that this person, he died for a year, and nobody noticed that he is dead, and he is a king. He have ministers, he have prime ministers, he have soldiers, he have generals, he have wives, he have servants. Nobody noticed. Why? Because he was, or he died, standing, holding a stick. And then when the worms, they ate his stick, he fell. It took the worms a year to eat his stick. Before that day, brothers and sisters, nobody noticed. His wife, she comes, she say, honey, do you want to sleep? He don't answer. She did not notice. She go to her room. They bring him food, he don't eat. For a year. Standing, you know, stand in his place. Nobody noticed. I mean, it's normal. It's happened. Those things happen in the Middle East, by the way. We Middle Eastern, we can do a lot of things, you know. Like, I can tell you a story. This is a true story, by the way. My grandfather, who is the grandfather of my father, you know, he died for like 10,000 years. And nobody noticed that he's dead. Why? Because he was using aluminium. You know, in the Middle East we call it aluminium. In the USA they say aluminum, you know, whatever it is, you know. Aluminum. See, my grandfather was smarter than Suleiman. He did not use wood stick. I mean, how in the world, Suleiman, he do such a mistake? You use wood stick, they will eat it. The termite will eat it. Hello? Next time, somebody tell Suleiman, if you want to do it again, not to use wood. Or go to Home Depot, get some treated wood, and then termite will not eat it. Dip it in the oil. Or dip it in pork, because those ants are Muslim ants, and they don't eat pork. You see, I never thought about this can work. Man, I will put pork in the, you know, like in the wood of my roof. So, like, you know, because those ants, according to the Quran, they are Muslim ants, and they pray to Allah. Somebody saying his name is YouTube channel, he is a Muslim, saying, why you are so stupid? Me? Man, that's a good one. Brother, so are you saying it is smart to believe that Shaitan, he take hair from your anus when you pray? That is smart. Are you smart when you say that you cannot sleep, you cannot sit in the sun and the shade at the same time because Shaitan, he sit there? Are you smart when you believe that Shaitan, he round himself around your penis when you have sex with your wife? If you don't say a prayer? Oh, hold on. There is something I need to show you. One more. Hey, somebody need to be blocked. The admins, anyone in the chat there, from those crazy ones, do flirt, you know, right away block them. Literally. Let us see here. Satan. All right. Brothers and sisters, welcome to the truth. Prophet Muhammad is the only one who have the truth. Yes, brother. No, not this one. Hold on. You guys are not helping. You are not downloading those funny videos and spread them out to find them again easy. Yeah, maybe this one is better. Okay. The one who is saying, are you stupid? No, for sure, you know, for sure, everybody here is stupid except you as a Muslim. This is your religion. This is the religion of the smart, the intelligence.
It says, yeah, when you give the adhan, the shaitan, he not only runs, but the hadith says, lahu durat. You know what durat is?
What?
Durat is,
Man.
he runs, and as he's running, yeah, his fart comes out. Lahu durat. I'm not making this the hadith. And listen to the hadith, like you first, you know what the deen is about. The deen is about getting the shaitan away from you. So you know, you're going to the toilet, you know, Bismillahi Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wal khaba'ith. So Allah protect me from these devils. You go in there with your left foot. The left foot you went in, you get a reward for that. You're in the toilet, shaitan.
Hold on. See, brother, sister. By entering with the left foot to the bathroom, you get reward. Allah, he open his like drawer and like he write to a check right away. This guy, he entered the bathroom with his left foot. Let me give him a check for $50. What the heck? True story. The second you enter the bathroom with your left foot, you know, you Christians, you don't know what's going to happen to you when you go in the bathroom with your right foot. You have no idea. I feel sorry for you.
So Allah protect me from these devils. You go in there with your left foot. The left foot you went in, you get a reward for that. You're in the toilet, shaitan can't see you anymore. That's in a hadith.
Look at this, brother. Because you enter with the left foot and you said the prayer, Allahumma a'udhu bika min al-khibthi wal khaba'ith. I seek refuge by Allah from the bad shaitan. Now you became invisible. By the way, I did that. I used it when I went to the bank last time. I became invisible in the bank. I went behind the counter. I took all the money. I did not, nobody even see me, even the camera, you know, like they saw the money is coming out from the drawer. You can see it in the CNN, you know, because I said that prayer, and those old Satan who work in the bank, they could not see me. I became invisible, you know. So I took the money, I put it in my pocket. My pocket was full of money, man. Actually, until now, I'm paying for my gas from it. So this is the, and by the way, many men, they say that their mother-in-law is like Satan. If this is the case, brother, say this prayer, you will become invisible to your mother-in-law. She come to your home, she doesn't see you. You are not even there. So you can open the door and you leave until she leave. This way, you are happy, everybody happy, you are not getting busted. Brother, this is a true story. Prophet Muhammad, he is the best. Forget about the rest.
In there with your left foot. The left foot you went in, you get a reward for that. You're in the toilet, shaitan can't see you anymore. That's in a hadith.
That's
right?
it.
If you don't say the dua, what happens is the shaitan not only comes inside, but the hadith of Tirmidhi says he plays with your bowels.
Hold on. That is dangerous. That is getting far. So now you are sitting in the bathroom doing poo-poo and you think you are safe. But reality, brothers and sisters, Shaitan is playing with your anus. Are you aware of how horrible what you are doing to yourself because you don't follow the Prophet Muhammad? Shaitan is playing with your anus and you just want to go to the bathroom. Shaitan is everywhere. Shaitan in Islam is everywhere. He's in your ear, in your nose, in your penis, in your anus, everywhere, everywhere. Shaitan is all over. Brother, that's deep.
What happens is the shaitan not only comes inside, but the hadith of Tirmidhi says he plays with your bowels. He plays with your bowels. So you're inside there, you're thinking you're going to be out there in 5 minutes. He's taking you 20 minutes and you're still not halfway there.
You're not even half the way there, brother. You think it's going to take you 5 minutes? Good luck with that. Like the guy is just like, CP, you know, like, okay, we want to go into hunt. Another day, we want to go to hunt. You know, we hunt like because I live in Brazil next to, California. And next to us, like in Brazil, we have a river. It's called the Nile River, you know. Yeah. So we went to the Nile River in Brazil, and we decided to do hunting for alligator, you know. And one of us, he said, I need to go to the bathroom. But we can't wait long. So we tell him, okay, how long? He said 5 minutes. Because he know exactly how much poo he have inside him, you know. He studied the case. So he went to the bathroom, brother. He thought it was a 5 minute. It turned to be 5 hours. We missed our airplane. We missed our camel. Well, I mean, because everything had come on time there, you know. And by the way, if you think I'm not good in geography, if you think that I'm wrong about the Nile River is in Brazil, I have a bad news for you. Actually, the Nile River, according to Prophet Muhammad, exists in Allah garden in the 7 galaxy behind the 7 heavens. This is what Muhammad he saw when he went up to the heaven. And I don't know how he found the Nile River and Euphrates River, which is in the south of Turkey. He found them there, next to the tree, under the tree of Allah. So if you think my story is not truthful, will you explain to me, Muslims, how come your prophet, he found the Nile River and Euphrates behind the sun and the galaxies, and but they are here? Are you sure your prophet, he went to heaven, not to Ethiopia? Not to Turkey? Let us continue back with the science. We'll go back to Discovery Channel. And look at his head, brother. I mean, do you see the decency? He is sharing the truth with you. Do you see what happened when this is a decent sheikh? He's telling you the truth. This is what happened. There's no exaggeration. Everything there is true. You go inside the bathroom, you think it's going to be 5 minutes. It turned to be 5 hours. Why? He will explain to you.
He plays with your bowels. So you're inside there, you're thinking you're going to be out there in 5 minutes. He's taking you 20 minutes and you're still not halfway there. You know why? Because Shaitan is going, ooh.
Brother, he pushed his hands like that. So Shaitan, he is going inside your anus now, and he put his hands up. You stupid Shaitan, you are touching poo-poo? You dirty. Do Joe Biden knew this? Somebody called Joe Biden, he know the thing. You know what? I want to see Joe Biden explain to us how he quote Prophet Muhammad to us. Do you remember Joe Biden in the election? He was quoting Prophet Muhammad. I mean, those people who work in politics, they have no dignity. They have no loyalty except to the devil. Quoting Muhammad? Yeah, you know the thing. I want to fool the fool. Are you going to quote Muhammad next time? You go election? Yes, brother, only in the election day. Okay, what happened? I will have to let you go, brother.
There you're thinking you're going to be out there in 5 minutes. He's taking you 20 minutes and you're still not halfway there.
Yeah.
You know why? Because Shaitan is going, ooh la la. See, the hadith told you, the hadith says to us, he plays with your bowels. Yal'abu, yal'ab, he plays with the bowels.
True
Hadith of Tirmidhi says, it says, yeah?
Shade. Did he say shade? Hadith Tirmidhi shade? Well, this is a very, very, very shitty hadith. Anyway, I think it's time for us to go. Otherwise, somebody will die from laughing. Please download the video, share it everywhere, post it again. All my videos is made for you, not for me. I'm sick of this cult. The purpose of what we do, so our children will not be fooled. Muslims, they work hard, literally hard, trying to fool the fool of us. And there's many of them, and ignorant, uneducated. And not only that, even our churches, sadly, they sponsor the devil of Muhammad. Many of our churches, they say to you that the Muslims believe in the same God, falsely. Many of our churches, they say to you that Muhammad is Abrahamic, falsely. If you believe in the same God of Abraham, then you believe in the same heaven of Abraham. Our heaven does not have pimp house, and we are not going to have sex in that house, and there is no need for a man to have thousands of women who they are just made for sex. If we have the same God, then we should have God the Father. Is your God the Father? No. Do your God have a son? No. So those churches, when they say to you such a thing, they are a bunch of liars. The Bible says clearly, who is Antichrist? Is the one who denied that Jesus is the Christ, and denied that the Father and the Son, denied the Father and the Son. And Islam denied that. So how a priest? He can be a priest unless he is serving the devil when he say that Muslims believe in the same God. We don't. Don't make those devilish, coward, politically correct liars who call themselves priests corrupt your mind. Fear not those who destroy your body, but fear those who destroy your soul. They join power together to deceive you. Always search for the truth, and the truth will set you free. And the Bible is so clear. Whoever denies the Father and the Son is an Antichrist. It doesn't matter who is that person. Dot on the line. There's no need more to explain. Look like the Bible is telling us what will happen in the future, that there's time will come, and those who claim that they are servant of the Lord, they will be the servant of the devil. Actually, the Lord himself, he says, be aware of false teachers. They will come to you in the clothes of a sheep, but they are wolves. So this is a warning for you. Examine your priest, for many of them, they are liars. They are serving the devil. They want just a salary, money, and respect from you. They don't even give you their time. They don't have time to give you unless you pay them. So, thank you, Lord, that we have today what is called internet. Thank you, Lord, that we can share the truth, someone like me, who have the knowledge about this garbage cult, with someone like you who need it. So I appreciate those who support the truth, not supporting me. Don't support me. Support the truth. Download the video, share it with your friends, share it with your family, so let them see how silly, stupid this cult is. It's not only dangerous, it's not only bloody, it's not even, sick, going after children to rape them. It is sick in everything. And nobody can beat Islam in stupidity. I did my part, you do yours. Thank you very much. May the Lord bless you all. Until we see you soon again. Christ is Lord. Islam made by a scam man. His name is Muhammad. And our Lord the Messiah is the only truth. He said, I am the door. I am the way. I am the life. I am the resurrection. And yet the Muslim, they say to you, show me one verse where Jesus says I'm God. Idiots. Nothing more to say. God bless you all.